So night one on the 10-acre property. There's Cody's setup. There's my setup. We got the fire going. Tim's got his setup right there. And we got a little pile of firewood. We're just going to relax and have a few sodas and get ready for tomorrow when we go meet the ferry. Trying to figure out where we're supposed to park for the ferry. So waiting on Tim to come out. We'll see where we need to go park. Well, it's not bad.
Right, that might make sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I got my pack repacked. Lost a few unessentials. Cody added another blanket to his, so he's having trouble packing it. Have you put the... No, you haven't put the screen in yet either.
I think I'm gonna run that on the side.
Okay. And Tim is reorganizing again. like we all have been doing. Reorganizing again.
Can you hand me that
the screen? Gonna use a $1 sun visor for a heat shield in the hammock to reflect some heat. Take it out of the bag, dude, because you're not gonna need the little suction cups in there, because there's little suction cups for the windows. So we're at the parking area, long-term parking.
There's suction cups in here? Oh. Make that or buy it?
I bought the main mix and I added
So, had a beautiful night's sleep for once. My first time that I've actually slept decent in a hammock. It's around 10 o'clock. We got up early this morning, watched the sunrise come up over there, and then went back to bed. Well, some of us did. And then we are packing up camp now and gonna move out and find a different campsite on the west side of the island, so that hopefully we can catch a nice sunset tonight. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so earlier today, Andy wasn't feeling well, so he and Brent headed back to the docks, and we went with him. And right now we are on our way back. We're heading over to the west side of the island. They're gonna head back. Andy wasn't feeling well, and Brent has a funeral to go to, so we are continuing on for a couple more nights. Last night's camp. Yellow. Sorry I'm not getting more footage as we're hiking, but I am struggling a little bit here on this day. So, third day in a row of hiking. We just came up from the beach down there. We've been walking along the west side of the island. I'd show you where South Manitou is, but you can't see it across the water right now because of the fog. We just stopped in this, climbed up the hill, stopped in this area. I'm sure some people have used it for camping. It's probably pretty close to 300 foot off the water, which is safe to use. Be a beautiful sight. It's down in the southwest side of the island near Johnston's or something like that. So, but we're trying to decide if we're going to bushwhack and just head up that way and hope to hit the trail, because the trail parallels the shore, but it's off the shore by about, you know, half mile to a mile. And we're all getting kind of sick of walking in the sand and in the rocks, but we'll see how that goes. Taking a few minutes to break. We've probably only done about 1.5 miles from where we had camped earlier, but it was in sand and very loose rock. So, like I said, for the 3rd day in a row of hiking, we're getting a little tired. So, but absolutely beautiful island. Beautiful place. Get a chance, definitely worth coming out. It's raining out. We're up under the trees, so that's nice. Oh no, Fat Annie's is uphill.
Oh, we gotta go see the wizard.
Annie couldn't have been that fat if she had to climb this every day.
Maybe she never left.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's an Annie in the cemetery.
I don't know. We're going to be going past the cemetery in a few minutes anyways, so
Yeah,
we can stop and look. Okay. Looks like just woods.
Well, I was hoping for
Hoping for a structure or something.
At least a
Yeah.
place to sit down.
Yeah. A log. Oh well.
You wanna hang out for a minute?
Yeah,
Sit
or
over
we
that.
could sit over there on the edge of the grass.
Yeah, sit on the edge of that tree and have
So.
lunch.
Break time. See you later. We are on the east side of the island, heading towards the village. I think for our 3rd night of camping, we're going to try and get one of the campsites. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
So, like I was saying, we're going to try and get one of the campsites where you can actually have a fire. So for our last night, we can actually sit and have a campfire. and chat. But we're also gonna stop in the village and fill up on water for the night. And then we'll go over to the campground and see if we can find a space. And if we can't, then we're gonna hike probably another 1.5 miles away from the campsite, and we'll set up there. So, should be nice. Beautiful day. We're back at the village, filling up on water, taking a break. Gonna head over to the campground shortly. And I'm sitting at a picnic table. I got me some water, and I am darn tired. After, let's see, we did 5.5 to 6 miles the first day. We did right around 14 miles the second day. Today when we get done, we'll have about 8 miles in. So not a huge amount of mileage covered over a 3-day span, but it was enough for me. Tired, tired, tired. But it is absolutely beautiful. And definitely be coming back here. There was plenty of stuff that we didn't get to see yet that will be good to come see on the second trip. So, talk to you guys more later. Bye. So here's tonight's campground. We are in the village campground. Cody's got his spot over there. Tim's going to be on the tent pad there. And we're not far from a community fire pit. So for our last night, we're going to not so rough it and enjoy a fire and being close to 3/10 of a mile away from a restroom and fresh water. So, very cool. The dreaded midi bear. Gotta watch out for those darn mini bears. We actually have to put our food, I don't know if I can catch it, not at the right angle, but there we go. We actually have to put our food up, like if we were in bear country, because of the dreaded mini bears, aka chipmunks. So here's tonight's camp. Got my hammock with my sleeping bag on it, little tarp over top. And there's Tim's tent. There's Cody, all sacked out, being a lazy teenager. And we're in the village campground. Very cool. So tonight we're in the campgrounds. We've got a little supply of firewood we've got together, and we're gonna enjoy a fire. Tim, Cody, and myself. And then if any of the other campsites show up, because it's a communal fire ring. There's 2 other campsites that share this fire ring. So, but it's nice to sit by the fire. All packed up. Yeah, I'll get my cup. I see it out there.